And it's Well Ministries International presents Midweek Message. Hi, family. Well, family, we're talking about preparing for Easter. So hopefully you have your plan. Hopefully you've worked out whatever with your children. If you have children, hopefully you have everything all set up for what you have your plan A, your plan B, your plan C. You found your space where you what you can do in case you start to feel overwhelmed emotionally or just physically with everybody around. Find your place. Mine was always go take a walk. Okay, so now we're going to talk about our emotions. I said that we were going to do this. Emotions come from God. Emotions are from our heart, and they come from God. We have a God that felt, right? So we're grieving, and we know that Jesus grieved Lazarus, right? Um, Jesus got word from Mary and Martha that Lazarus had died. Jesus waited a couple of days before he came to him. So he sat in that grief. He felt that thing. And even though he brought Lazarus back, he still had the pain and loss of someone that he loved. He loved Lazarus and Mary and Martha. So, yeah, we have a God that understands. So, beyond all the things I'm going to say today, go to Jesus with that pain. He knows exactly what that feels like. He knows. He's felt it already. So, talk to somebody who knows. Talk to somebody that can empathize with you. That's Jesus. Okay, so um, in order to deal with our emotions, we have to remember this, that emotions are like a wave, right? They if you're ready for it, the wave will go out and come back in. Will will come in and go back out. But if you're not ready for it, that very same wave can knock you flat under, right? And be taken under. We're not going to have that. So how do we deal with it? How do we stand strong when this wave comes? Well, first we're going to recognize that we're feeling something, right? We're going to acknowledge that we're feeling something. And whatever that feeling is, we're going to name it. So my best example is seeing elder an elderly mother with her daughter out, like me and my mom used to shop. So seeing an elderly mother and daughter together ooh, used to tear me up. And it's because, I wish that I could do that. And I have guilt for the times that I thought I had something more important to do than to spend that time with her, when I would give anything to do that again. You see, I'm still working my way through stuff. Like, we're doing this together. We're doing this together. And so before it was just the grief. Now it's some guilt that I have to work my way through that I didn't know I had. So in preparing this, I realized I felt guilty. But I know that I was there with her at the end. I was there when she needed me in at her end stages of her life. And so I was there when she really needed me. Um, so name it. It made me sad. It made me feel guilty. Um, and I have to accept that feeling without judgment. Like, okay, yes, you can feel guilty, but what are you going to do with that guilt? And so I need to know what precedes this emotion, this evocation of emotion. And it's that mother daughter thing, and knowing that I can never do that again, and knowing that I missed a few of those because I thought something else was more important when nothing was more important. So What precedes this emotion is, and this is real, this ain't fake. I don't what you guys think I'm over here faking. What precedes it is a trigger. It's my known trigger. I know this trigger. It's not the same. It's actually evolved, like it's changed. And so the visual of it, seeing it, doesn't trigger me like it used to. But now the thoughts of it, missing it, that's the trigger, is seeing it, missing it. All right, so we have to learn to identify our triggers. Now, what do we do when we're triggered? Here's some quick tools, like in the moment, deep breathing, 4 counts in, 4 counts out. This works. And I'm going to tell you how I know, because when I was really sick, really bad, and I couldn't get in enough air, like I could only walk a certain amount. And so as I would have to stop. And the feeling that I would have when I was walking was like drowning, or like somebody putting a pillow over your face, or like whatever, like I couldn't get air. And so what happens is you get anxiety, right? And so that counting helped me like relax, relax, right? That breathing is the breathing, right? And so that helped me so much. And so it works. Breathing works. So counting 1 to 10 or 1 to 50, whatever it is you need, count. The pause technique. That's number 3. It spells stop. So stop. Like if you're angry and you feel that anger building up inside of you, stop. Right? Because there's no anger in the world. There's nobody in this world that's worth your job. Right? There's nothing in this world that's worth your freedom. Okay? Get your emotions under control. So stop. So S, stop. T, take a breath, do your breathing. 3, observe your situation and realize, like, yo, I could go to jail if I do that. I could lose my job if I do that. And 4, proceed so that you don't lose your job, so that you don't lose your freedom, okay? When you stop in the moment, you give your body time to regulate, right? You give your body time to say, okay, hey, okay, okay, I got this. Now, some long term regulation solutions I have, or and like to process, like not in the moment, not long term, but when you're not in the moment, when you're chilling, how to like start working through your emotions is process, journaling. Write about your feelings, your triggers. Start to look for patterns in your like emotional responses, and the trigger and the things that trigger you. Start to look for patterns. Establish a safe place. I My safe place is my shower and my car. Seek support, like a trusted person, maybe clergy, maybe a good friend, a therapist. So those are my things, and I'm running out of time. So have a happy Easter, family. You could do this. Join us again next time when In His Will Ministries International presents Midweek Message. Bye.